Hi guys, welcome to stream. We'll be doing Dota for today. Thank you for the share.
Most certain. Indeed.
To battle!
Your teams are late. I'm under attack. Very well.
The battle begins!
First blood. It was eyes on the line.
Sleep no more. Onward, the tide of night advances. Yes. It is time. Services resist. All right. Agreed. Say good night. I'll own your soul. Pure. Mango.
Sa baba lang, nasa back. Back.
Sweet dreams. Most certainly.
Kaya na.
I'll take that. Oh, wait. I shatter the waking. If I must.
Sang yang grip si awak je doi.
My power waxes. Onward. Darkness take you. Forward. Face your fear. I go. The tide of night advances.
Invisibility.
Away. Now. Very well.
Haste.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Northwest yan, northwest, building, building.
Your middle tower cries out.
The tide of night advances. Very good. Certainly.
This should make my life easier.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Sabi. Marunong.
Onward.
Your bottom tower shakes with fear.
If I must.
Nag-crash na, nag-crash.
Evil dreams await. Very well. Sleep no more. I'm under attack. Delicious. Indeed. I go. Forward.
Invisibility.
It is time. Most certainly. Got something. No.
Bruh! Fuck!
Very good. Missing bottom. More power to me. Very well. The tide of night advances. I go.
Support lang tayo muna. Is that to you guys? Welcome to the stream.
Fiend! Feel your frailty. Wait.
Your middle tower is under attack. It may not be able to defend itself.
It is time.
Lava good slaughter!
Haste!
Oh, missing.
Yes. Go to sleep. Precious. Forward.
Oh my!
The wages of fear. Sleep no more.
Double damage!
Very good. Evil dreams await. Sweet dreams. Forward. Hey. Agree. It is time. Fair exchange. The tide of night advances. Yes. No.
Kaya nakuha na tong parang gagre. Nalakawan na yun.
All right.
Last mapa. Doon na kayo.
Suffer in the womb of Niktasha.
Basta, ba't kang kapandre, oh.
Well,
Nay coming, 265.
Pain without consequence!
Kailan to ya? Mga banda.
I must. Forward.
Wala, pupunta.
Yes! Indeed. It is time.
Tol, nasa bato, tol. Sa... Yan. Ayun. Ayun mo.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Onward! Evil dreams await. The tide of night advances. Say goodnight. Yes.
Who purge the elements now?
Welcome to my nightmare. Most certainly. All mine. Very good. Sleep no more. Dreams. I go. Agreed. Very good.
More than certain.
Very well. Yes.
This should make my life easier.
The tide of night advances. If I must. Sleep no more. Finders keepers. Evil dreams await. Painful visions. Most certainly. I go.
Radiant structures are fortified. The stream tells of tactics.
Forward. Onward.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Indeed. Go to sleep. It is time. Evil dreams await.
The Radiant have called upon their defenses.
Sweet dreams. Agreed. I'll take that. Yes. Very good. Say good night. Sleep no more.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Most certainly.
Flashbang! Is a light at its base. Mega kill. Your bottom tower shakes with fear. The Dyer's hide has grown thick. The enemy's middle tower is now nothing but rubble. The enemy's top tower fell to their own. Radiant structures are fortified. They require time.
Finders keepers.
Worthy tribute.
The tide of heaven. It is time.
The prize is mine.
If I must.
Double damage.
Very well. Precious. Onward. Evil dreams await. It is time.
Shadows, take us.
Your middle tower is under attack. It may not be able to defend itself.
Most certainly. Go to sleep. Here, take you. Very good.
Trespasser.
I go. Very well.
Fit for a war.
Bear you away. If I must. Sleep no more. Go to sleep. Let's try. Say good night. These and blood run cold. Delicious.
Indeed. Agreed.
Forward.
The tide of night advances.
Onward.
Indeed.
Forward.
Monster kill! For the treasury!
Very good.
The tide of night advances.
Very well. Sweet dreams.
No!
Reduced to your elements.
Your middle tower has been denied. Let no other claim what is yours. Your middle tower is under attack.
I wake from dark dreaming.
Your phase ends.
Yes.
Your top tower is crumbling.
Evil dreams await. Most certainly.
is time.
Hey, what's up, what's up? Thank you for viewing the stream. Please like, share, and follow the stream.
I go. I go. Sleep no more. In me.
What's up, what's up? Thank you for viewing the stream. Please like, share, and follow the stream.
Go. Most certainly.
Monster kill.
Thank you. It is time in me. I'm not ready. Forward, most certainly. Hear me.
Famous the troll.
Time in me. I'm not ready. Forward.
You have learned nothing.
The Radiant have called upon their defenses.
Salamene smiles upon me.
The tide of night advances.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. It has returned to what it once was.
Go to sleep.
Come on! Fall to ashes!
Evil dreams await. Yes. If I must. Very well.
The prize is mine.
Time to post!
Forward. It is time. Indeed. Ah. If I must. Very good. Double damage. Must be
Major spell is forced.
Ecstasy. What is this?
Refreshed. The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen.
a field of war, and woke to find myself upon it. Most certainly.
Dominating.
We align. I go.
Greetings, my friend.
Evil dreams await. We die.
Look forward. Turn from within.
This time.
Or doom us.
Run down. Shortly.
Radiant structures are fortified. They require time.
If I must. Forward. Go to sleep. Delicious. Very well. Evil dreams await. Go to sleep.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Even the mightiest tree may fall.
Sleep no more. Not yet. Sweet dreams. I'm under attack. Most certain.
The enemy's top tower has fallen. It burned where it stood.
I go. Very good. Invisibility. The tide of night advances. This should make my life easier. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Haste.
Very good.
Shadows, take us.
Onward.
Double
Evil
damage.
dreams await.
Haste.
Sleep.
Double kill.
This time. Most definitely. Indeed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
If I must. Darker and darker.
The enemy's top barracks have fallen. They may regroup. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. Now have mega creeps. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. It has returned. The enemy's middle tower is now nothing but rubble. Dire victory! Let the trees whisper tales of this hour.
I dreamt of it.
check out the to put some lead down range.
This is your champion.
I will shed blood and honor the Allfather.
I'm the jump master. Ready up.
Let's land here.
This is a good LZ. With the jets, we're dropping hot.
Taking damage, friends. Reloading. Opening fire on the enemy. I have been downed.
Attention. First blood. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Did you have as much fun?
The winner's out there looking for you. It will find you if you let it.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
No cluster foxtrots in my unit. Let's run this.
This is your champion.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching. I love you. Here we go. It's a long drop.
Here's nothing.
Fun.
Let's check out this area.
Check it out over there. Let's do this.
Let's reposition here.
I am taking fire, friends. I am down. Opening fire on the enemy.
Just us now. Gotta watch each other's back. Body shield here. Level 1. You need one if you don't have it.
Contact with target.
Wrong spot. Get in the chimney. I'm spotted. They got me. I'm down.
It's not safe here. You're in a kill zone.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Breathe easy. Watch your side and never quit.
Listen and fight.
Grapple, locked and loaded.
Introducing your champion.
The season's open, amigos. Here we go.
I'm the Jumpmaster. I won't let you down, except by falling. I say we land here. Hold your breath, if you have a respiratory system.
Attention. First blood.
First blood, and it's not us. Wonderful.
Round
Light
one.
ammo here.
Beginning ring countdown.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Reloading. Bad. Reloaded. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reloaded. Reloading. I'm down.
Repairing my damages.
Patching myself up a bit. Help drone if you need it.
The ring's closing in a minute. We're not close.
Body shield here.
Seconds, rings bar.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
I need shields.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I am repairing myself.
Enemy down. Enemy taken out. Reloading. This time I'm... Listen, let's move here. So you check out right here.
You and me now. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reloading.
Frag out.
Enemy down.
Reloading. Whole squad down. Now we can loot them.
Good kill.
Attention.
Reloading.
Delivering care package.
Incoming care package. I love loot.
Don't worry, I've got the squad mates banner. Just a scrape. 1 second.
Copy.
Shield battery here. Patching myself up a bit.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Might be something good this way.
Giving my shields a recharge. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? Oh yeah! Recharging shield. Recharging shields. Repairing.
This time will be different.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Big thing.
Listen up, I'm calling a lifeline package in.
Phoenix kit. Med kit here. The enemies are shooting at me.
Hostile
can't outrun.
Oh, Nick.
You made the right choice this time.
I just polished my grapple.
We're in this together. Remember that.
Introducing your champion. Just a step in the right direction.
I say we land here.
Not a good idea for me.
Get ready. Moving up.
I downed an enemy. First blood. Should have seen that coming. Last numbers down. One squad closer to winning.
Champion out.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Great. Already inside the ring. Extended barrel stable. Extended energy mag here. Level 1.
Can I have some shotgun ammo?
Patching myself up.
I only have 3 bullets. Watch out, second.
I only have one.
Shotgun ammo here.
Contact with target.
Firing.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Lucky us, we are already inside the ring. Hostile over there.
I've been downed. Enemy over there.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Going to explore here.
I'm down.
Throwing thermite grenade. Thermite grenade out. Arc star out.
Attention. Kill leader.
In front.
Got our friend's banner. This is great. Picked up our friend's banner. We can bring them back. Half the squads are gone. Cool. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
Let's explore this way.
Let's explore this way.
Listen up, I'm getting shot down. Shooting. I'm down. Making contact with enemy.
of steel. The championship is ours.
Welcome sa Panlasang Pinoy! Excited na ako ngayon dahil isa sa mga paborito kong pagkain ang lulutuin natin. At ang tawag dito ay beef pares. Beef. Beef. Hiniwa ko lang to into cubes. Ito naman yung star anise. Kagamit din tayo dito ng asukal na pula o brown sugar. Ng scallions o dahon ng sibuyas. Ito naman yung luya. Kailangan din natin ng toyo, ng sibuyas, chinop lang natin ito. Pati na rin ng bawang. Ito namang bawang ay dinikdik ko lang. At syempre, gagamit tayo dito ng Knorr beef cube. Bukod sa mga ingredients na to, kailangan din natin ng tubig, ng mantika, ng asin, at ng ground black pepper. Ito naman yung kumpletong listahan ng mga ingredients, kasama ang sukat ng bawat isa. Handa na ba kayo? Tara, samahan nyo na ako magluto. Bago natin iluto yung beef pares, gagawin muna natin itong sabaw at ang gamit ko dito ay beef neck bones. Brinoil ko lang muna ito para mas masarap ang lasa. Magpapakulo lang tayo ng tubig dito sa isang cooking pot at ilagay na natin yung broiled na beef. Medyo may katagalan itong proseso na to, kaya ginagawa ko to in advance. At para sigurado itong ginagawa ko ay optional lang. Gawin nyo lang ito kung gusto ninyong gumawa ng beef stock from scratch. Otherwise, pwede na ninyong umpisahan ang pagluto ng beef pares na walang beef stock. Naglalagay din ako dito ng mga pampalasa, katulad ng sibuyas, ng celery at ng carrot. At syempre, meron din tayong ilalagay dito na isang perasong Knorr beef cube para talagang buong buo yung lasa ng baka dito sa ating beef stock. Naglalagay din ako ng suka dito sa ating stock. So marahil yung iba sa inyo, ngayon lang nakakita ng beef stock na nilalagyan ng suka. Nakakatulong to para magbigay ng extra na lasa. At huwag kayong mag-alala dahil hindi ninyo malalasahan yung suka kapag naluto na. Pabayaan lang natin itong kumulo at tatanggalin natin itong mga scums na nasa ibabaw. Pagkatapos ay tatakpan lang natin ito ating lutuan at iluluto lang natin ito hanggang sa tuluyan ng lumambot yung karne ng baka. Pinakamaganda dito, nasa low heat lang tayo. Timplahan lang natin ito ng asin, haluin natin at pagkatapos, okay na to, iset aside na natin. Ngayon naman ay magpapainit lang tayo ng pressure cooker. Gagamit tayo ng pressure cooker para palambutin yung baka. Maglalagay lang tayo ng mantika at pabayaan lang natin uminit itong mantika. Pagkatapos, igisa na natin yung sibuyas. Igigisa lang natin ito ng mga 30 to 35 seconds. At pagkatapos ay pwede na natin ilagay kagad dito yung bawang na dinikdik natin kanina. Bukod sa dinikdik na bawang, pwede rin kayong gumamit dito ng chopped na garlic. At syempre, pwede rin yung dinikdik na bawang at pagkatapos hihiwain pa natin ito ng pinong-pino. At ngayon ay ilagay na natin dito yung luya. Itong luya ay hiniwa natin ng maliliit na peraso. Ito yung tinatawag natin na minced na ginger. Ituloy lang natin ang pag-isa dito hanggang sa tuloy na lumambot yung sibuyas. At pagkatapos, ilagay na natin yung beef. Ito na yung beef. Pwede kayong gumamit dito ng beef chuck o ng beef brisket. Basta hiwain lang natin into cubes. Lulutuin lang natin ito hanggang sa mag-light brown na. At pagkatapos ay maglalagay lang ako dito ng toyo. Alam nyo, simpleng-simple lang lutuin itong beef pares. Konting-konti lang yung mga seasoning na ginagamit natin. Kagaya lang ng toyo, tapos asin at paminta. Ganun lang kasimple. Ngayon naman maglalagay lang tayo dito ng tubig. Ang gagawin kasi natin ay papakuluan natin o ipe-pressure cook natin itong beef hanggang sa lumambot ito. Hahaluin ko lang ito at pagkatapos ay ihanda na natin yung star anise. Nakakatulong itong ingredient na to para magpalasa at magbigay ng aroma dito sa ating beef pares. Ito naman yung ating Knorr beef cube para maging meaty ang lasa nitong ating pares. Haluin lang natin. At pagkatapos ay takpan na natin itong ating pressure cooker. Ilalagay ko lang yung regulator dito. At pagkatapos ay ipe-pressure cook lang natin ito ng 15 minutes. Pagkatapos may pressure cook, pabayaan muna nating sumingaw yung pressure. Kapag bagong pressure cooker naman na gamit ninyo, ang safety feature niya na hindi nyo mabubuksan ito hanggang may pressure pa. Yun yung kagandahan sa mga bago. Tanggalin lang natin yung star anise. Pagkatapos, i-on kaagad natin yung hituli at ilagay na natin yung asukal na pula. Haluin lang natin ito. Halos patapos na tayo. Titimplahan na lang natin ito ng ground black pepper at ng asin. Ito na yung ground black pepper. Nasa sa inyo na kung gaano karami ang ilalagay ninyo dyan. At ito na rin yung asin. Tikman muna natin yung sauce para malaman natin kung gaano karaming asin ang ilalagay. Pagkatapos haluin lang natin at lulutuin ko lang ito sandali hanggang sa mag-evaporate pa ng konti yung sauce na nandito. Siguro mga 8 to 10 minutes pa ng pagluto, okay na to. Pagkatapos ay i-prepare na natin yung ibang mga kasama ng pares. Kagaya na lang ng sinangag na kanin, pati na rin yung sabaw na kasama nito. Lalagyan ko lang ng roasted garlic yung ibabaw nitong sinangag. At yung recipe nito, sinama ko sa description nitong video. Ngayon naman ay ayusin na natin, ihanda na natin yung sabaw, pati na rin yung pares. Ilalagay lang natin ito sa mga bowls. Unahin natin yung sabaw. Ito yung pre-prepare ko na beef stock from scratch. Medyo may katagalan magluto nito pero talagang sulit na sulit. Hindi lang to para dito sa pares, pwede pa natin itong magamit sa ibang lutuin. Kaya ang ginagawa ko dito, yung matitira ay fini-freeze ko lang. Magagamit pa natin yan sa ibang araw, sa pagluto ng ibang dishes pa. Ayan, maglalagay lang ako ng sauce ng pares dito sa sabaw para talagang mas maging malasa ito. Ayos. At kukumpletuhin lang natin. Maglalagay lang tayo ng dahon ng sibuyas. Okay, ready na itong sabaw. Yung pares naman, ilagay lang natin sa isang bowl. At pagkatapos nito, sama-sama lang nating isi-serve. At tikman na natin. Ito na, ang ating beef pares. Tara, kain na tayo.
이거는 밀가루 자체가 안 들어가는 거예요. 그 맛만 보시라고. 간식 갖지 마요. 간식 가지고 돈 써야 되니까. 야채 있지? 가졌지? 자, 기름까지 넣어줄게. 가요.
얘는 깻잎이에요? 이건 매콤한 거. 매콤한 거 하나, 얘 하나씩. 네. 하도 드려도 되나요? 주세요. 아니, 지금 다 써갖고.
나는 저기 다 먹어야지. 안 먹으면 맛있어 먹어라. 먹어봐. 맛있어 먹어야 먹어. 알줄 안 먹어. 애기만 많이 먹어.
너는 애기 엄마예요? 나는 너는 엄마가 딸이
아이고, 자꾸 좀 어떻게 해요? 살아야지.
주민아 몇 개 들어갔네? 뭐해 가만 먹고 이거 꺼내는 게 하얀 거. 한번 내고.
Got it the other day. So, living in the world, Dubai is also a city that has only allowed a few voices to speak. A city that doesn't normally talk about the culture and diversity amongst their population. So today, from Indian to Arab to Afghani food, we'll be exploring all of what Dubai has to offer. Welcome to living on $1 street food in Dubai. Okay, so I welcome you all to Dubai. Now, you know, when I started this $1 food journey around the world, Dubai was one of the cities that was at the top of my list. And that's really because I think Dubai is one of the most misrepresented cities for food and also living in the world. You see, today we're not only going to be looking for $1 street food, we're going to make absolute discoveries. So anyway, right now we're headed to the absolute core of $1 street food of the Mina Bazaar. Oh my gosh, welcome everybody to the Mina Bazaar. This place is absolutely bustling. You see, every day thousands of traders and shoppers flood the street, buying and selling anything from jewelry to textiles. Now the reason that I'm starting at this specific location is this bazaar is known for those like little tiny winding streets where you can just find absolutely incredible food, but also culture. So anyway, enough talking, let's get on to the first place. Hi. Can I get aloo vada?
Aloo vada sandwich?
Yeah. Please. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
My name is
VNJ. Oh, wonderful. Great to meet you, Bobby. Yeah, wonderful meeting you. Thank you. My number, I just got it the other day, so here, maybe I'll text you instead. I will definitely contact you for more food information. Bye, see you. Such a nice guy. Before I even started diving into this sandwich, a guy came up to me, gave me his phone number, said he wanted to show me the dollar street food around Dubai. I have a pretty good feeling about this city so far. Anyway, the food that I went with was the aloo vada, which is a potato sandwich topped with onions, lettuce, green chilies, and tomatoes. It also has this incredible looking green sauce on there. So anyway, I am so excited to dive into this first sandwich right here. Oh wow. Before even biting into this sandwich, I was sold on the value of this thing. Basically, the conversion of 70 cents for a sandwich, it can taste like anything. But the surprising thing about this sandwich is it has literal soul to it. You can taste the different spices of cumin and coriander in there. And when combined with that smooth taste of that sauce, it makes for an absolute bomb and amazing start. This is unreal, man. I mean, 70 cents for this thing? Like, what? Oh man, after that first find today, I just know that it's going to be incredible. Now, in every city, there's certain foods that are almost staples. In New York, it's pizza. London, fish and chips. And in Dubai, it's the falafel. Can I have 2 of the falafels? Okay. Hi. Good. Can I have it with sauce as well? Thank you. Oh man, that thing was so cool. It was literally a guy with like a bunch of falafel and a massive kebab just on the side of the street. Anyway, this is of course the famous falafel. Falafel is a deep fried ball made with chickpeas and combined with spices, and in this case combined with spicy peppers, and all put together with that famous white sauce. Now, when I put this dish together, I thought that it was all supposed to just like go into this one bag here, like just throw the sauce in, put the garnishes in. But as you can see from the bag, like literally splitting over there, I think that I misunderstood a little bit. But anyway, everybody knows that falafel is absolutely delicious, but this is supposed to be one of the best falafels in all of Dubai. And I mean, oh my god, just take a look at the coating on that falafel. Oh man, that is freaking good. Wow. Now, I consider myself somebody that knows falafel, but I have not had a fresh falafel like this before. I mean, the outside combination combined with the moist inside makes for literally the fullest flavor of falafel I've ever tasted. And I mean, I know I mentioned it at the beginning, but the coating of that sauce, absolutely ridiculous. And oh my god, I am absolutely screwed up. I mean, just take a look at that bag breaking there. Oh man, these last 2 places have just been absolutely incredible. I am thoroughly impressed, Dubai. I mean, when you think of Dubai, you think of like the luxury, extravagance. But this dollar street food or 4 dirham street food has been absolutely insane. And right now we're taking it up a notch. You see, the guy that I met in the beginning of the video said, okay, when you're done with this area, I have a place for you. It's a place that's literally famous for its dollar street food all around Dubai. Now, I don't know too much about the restaurant because he was the one that found it, but he said to me, take these places that you've been going to, and this one, it's on the next level a little bit. So welcome everybody to a restaurant that's been open for 30 years, Ravi's Restaurant. Yeah, could I have the small chana?
No, breakfast.
I can't have breakfast? Okay. Can I have a Punjabi lassi or no? No, okay. So let me just explain what's going on here. Although there appear to be many dollar options at Ravi's, The only thing on the menu for $1 was for breakfast. Now, even though Ravi's fell through, I wanted to pick up the challenge a few days later, but this time with a local. Someone that knows those secret spots. Those spots so delicious that they've never been seen online before. So I contacted my buddy Mosin, who's a local vlogger. So anyway, let's pick things back up at this incredibly special stand and get into one of the most epic deals I've ever seen.
Afghanistan. Oh, cool, nice. Cool.
Actually, this is Afghani bakery.
Afghani bakery. This is like next level.
This is like base like olive.
Okay.
Olive, mint, and this is bread.
This is 3 dirham.
This one is 2 dirhams.
This is 2 dirham.
Yes. The cheese one is 3 dirhams.
Wow.
So here is your.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is absolutely amazing.
You want to eat this with the Coke?
Sorry?
Coca-Cola? You need Coca-Cola?
No, Coca-Cola. It's okay. This thing looks just absolutely incredible. You know, when I go to different cities, the best thing that I can do is find a local that knows the best street food out there. And these guys right here brought me to one of the best places I've ever seen in Dubai. So what exactly do we have here?
Za'atar.
Za'atar is basically chopped green olives. It's like a pack of just like fat and mix all together. And what kind of cheese is it?
I don't know exactly what kind of cheese.
Afghani cheese.
Yeah.
Mystery cheese. I have never seen something so large before that only cost 75 cents to 50 cents. But anyway, you guys want to dive in?
Yeah.
All right. That is absolutely delicious.
Honest review, is this really good or not?
Honest review, this is absolutely delicious because you taste the handmade bread. Like we literally saw them in the back rolling the bread, you know, mixing the dough together and then putting it into basically a tandoor oven. And you know, they made it to perfection. Like if you take a look on the outside there, like it has like a perfect burnt texture to it. Also, like just the entire bread itself, we saw him back there like looking at it, like making sure it was perfect. You don't usually get that in dollar food. So honest review, the bread is absolutely delicious. The inside filling just adds to it. Yeah, I'm incredibly happy. I want to eat more of it. All right, so guys, I can't thank you again for showing me this. Being somebody that's new to the city, being somebody that's completely ignorant to everything surrounding you. Yes, you can do online research. But you can't find a place like this.
Yeah,
like,
because when someone came from the other side of the country, so he can't find like this is inside the street.
This does not exist on Google reviews. If you guys are new to this kind of like street food series, I'm doing this in every city that I visit, eating on $1 street food. So if you guys haven't seen the other videos, check them out here. Thank you guys so much again. More videos will be coming with these guys, so check them out. What's your channel called?
Mosin Vlogs.
Mosin Vlogs, and you know, so many people dream of coming to live in New York City, to create, to forget about their dream, or live a good and growthful life. Literally every meal, I was feeling excited. I was feeling like I'm a little bit scared, but right now I'm in the heart of China for 20 cents. And also 2 eggs, leaving plant for like 20 cents. A tomato for 20 cents. A sweet potato, like a full-on sweet potato for 20 cents. And also 2 eggs, leaving me with a penny. So let's get to cooking.
All the souvenirs in my memory got me going down in stride. All the souvenirs in my
The baked eggplant with tomato on top, seasoned with salt and pepper from McDonald's. With the 2 eggs, I decided to make fried eggs. And the sweet potato, I got creative and made hash brown sweet potatoes and just square potatoes. This is a pretty good amount of food just for $1. It looks to be tomorrow, Tuesday, which technically it means it's a work day today. And I usually work out of an open floor of the Indigo. The speed is pretty good, so left over, of course, then from all the that gave me fountain drink for free. But you know that expression, like, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. When walking in there, when telling them that I had this coupon, I was like, this sounds too good to be true. Like, no way am I getting a big, like a massive sandwich and a 22-ounce fountain drink for free. But as I was waiting there at the cashier, she was just like plugging in all these numbers, and I was like, this definitely is not gonna work. And then she looks up at me, and I thought she was gonna be like, oh no, sorry, it doesn't work. But then she said, it's completely okay that it took this long because this monstrous sub is completely free. So I went with the super sandwich. It's topped with ham, Swiss cheese, tomato, lettuce, olive oil and vinegar, and mayonnaise. The best type of food is free food. Oh my gosh, I mean, just take a look at these skies right here. I think it's about to storm, so the entertainment's gonna have to be inside tonight. And I wanted the you know, I'm pretty excited to continue this week.
Filipinos need life insurance, but many find it expensive. What if I told you you could...
Whew. Welcome back to day 2 a.m. and I'm headed to my free... I really feel like putting their app in and... who said I have something like a free plate of food. I'm just picking up.
Sure. Takeout area.
Hi, man. For Bobby. Awesome. And I actually have like a reward coupon for it.
That's it.
Sorry? Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. Can I just get the receipt for it, too? There's nothing better than getting a free lunch. Just take a look at that. It started off as $8.99, and then the discount $8.99, total $0. For the free food, I went with the Szechuan chicken dumplings. Basically, it's just a wonton wrapper with chicken and sesame seed. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good because it's free. Not complaining at all. But dumplings at a pizza place, that's a good question. Every time I take a bite of these dumplings, I just feel cooler and cooler because this food is completely free. Rappers find Maybachs, find girls, find money, all of this stuff cool. Me, Bobby, I find free food cool.
DJ Khaled!
What can I find where I can eat and also have entertainment and learn new? Art gallery. You see new, like every... And, of course, appreciating the art. Conti, cheers, man.
Cheers, Bob.
You ready to check out some art around here?
This is a really cool spot, and there's free beer.
Free beer, free champagne, free food. This is awesome. Let's go check out... Wow, that art gallery, it felt more like a life of, like a little bit of fun and possibly be a part of this challenge. Go to my Instagram, I am living Bobby. Super exciting things.
Are you looking forward to make investment? Have you ever thought that Warren Buffett could help you make investments? Actually, you can buy shares of Berkshire Hathaway.
Hey, I created this beautiful logo for my bike shop with Wix Logo Maker. Check it out. Go to Wix.com.
Okay, so welcome back everybody to day 2. A fire of this increased value that we have to take this to a next level. Sit down, wake up, write an idea down, and I literally am trying to think, what should I do? Fire in me. A fire of this increased value that we have to take this to a next level. See, today, this is when things get interesting. All night I was trying to think, what should I do with the money that I've gained? And I would wake up, write an idea down, wake up, write an idea down, and I literally made this entire note of just different business ideas. Now, the one idea that I think could work involves where I live. Doing the things they dreamt of, it's fund my dream. Okay, so about 9 a.m. and man, I get prices. And once in a while you can find a deal that's epic and then flip it on some potential section that I can work with. So basically what I'm doing right now is trying to find products that 1, have a barcode, and 2, preferably unopened. And basically I'm doing that because I have this app here that scans every barcode of every product to see if it comes at a good value, if I can resell it personally. It's at $13.84 on Amazon. Something like this. Okay, yeah, it is $5.99, which is way out of our budget, but just so you guys can see on, and they're selling it for just $5.99. So basically double the profit. Oh, the pain of just having $1. But let's see if any of these come. New York Yankees VCR is my purchase. So here's what... Okay, so Smaller is my first find, my first purchase. This is what I'm spending my dollar on. There you go. Okay, so small beginnings, but to be honest, I'm incredibly pumped and excited about this purchase. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm listing this right away via Amazon. The current lowest price is $5.89, but because I want to unload this quickly, I'm going to undercut them and go $5.88. Now, unfortunately, if you guys are familiar with Amazon, they do take a profit, so a 300% gain, not that bad. Okay, so just about 2 hours later, guys, I have 0 sales, 0 units sold, 0 and no money in my pocket. And to be honest, this is a little bit rough. This is kind of a bad feeling, not knowing what to do with $0 in my pocket. But what I've been doing for the last 2 hours while waiting is just like being outside in New York City, just kind of like absorbing the energy here. And to be honest, I think it actually worked. Like I was searching the internet like relentlessly, like super aggressively, trying to find some way to find something that's 100% free. And I think I fell in an absolute gold mine here. You see, on Craigslist, under the for sale by owner, there's this one section called the free section, and people list anything on this section from absolute junk that they want to get rid of right away to things that either they're moving out of their apartment and they want to get rid of, or they just don't have space for. So for the last 30 minutes or so, I've just been going through these ads trying to find one, something that's pretty light, and two, something that's quite close to here, which is Chinatown. However, unfortunately, I haven't gotten a hold of anybody, and it seems to be quite hard to get a hold of these people. I'm running because supposedly there's something that's free just about 3 streets away from where I was looking. Ah, so cool. I just found the magazines here. Alright, not bad. Everybody was just like going through them really fast, so I just got like 5 or 6 of them here. To be honest, I'm not sure if any of these come at a good value or if I'm gonna make any money on these. But I mean, I guess you just need to be a tiny bit fast with these things. So let's see if any of these come at a value. Okay, that is what you don't want to see. It's not found. This one, no value. This one came up, but there's no results on Amazon for it. So now I'm gonna go to a used bookstore and try to sell these for anything. Hey, how are you?
Selling these right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, these all magazines?
Yeah, these are magazines. No, not even like Japanese magazines. I feel like I have to get more aggressive with these. Like just start trying to sell to individuals. Just going up to people asking them if they would be interested in a Japanese magazine. And I'm just gonna try to unload these quick, so I'm just gonna have the price be like $1. Hey guys. I know this is super random. I was wondering if you guys could assist me in buying Japanese magazines.
Like $1 each?
Yeah, $1 each, yeah.
Can I see the magazine?
Yeah, dude. Here you go. They're really cool, actually. They're like about art and Japanese and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're not interested? Oh, dang. How about you, man? Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
They take gold live up to $1.
Yeah, these are $1.
Yeah, give me one. I'll just breeze through it. I don't really read magazines, but I breeze through one of them.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
I read Hinduism and Buddhist books, things like that.
Thank you. Oh, no, this is $5, man.
There's $1. Take the $1. $1, $2, $3, $4.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah,
You're
blessed.
awesome,
Be
man.
blessed.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Oh my God, I'm literally just like, I'm shaking right now. The dude gave me $5. He was like, take the $1. I made my first sale of the day, and I'm feeling great. Let's continue this. Excuse me, guys. I know this is gonna sound crazy. And of course the epic. I sold BRI. Hey, awesome convo with you guys too. For just $1. So tired. I've one bank that gives you a cash in $100. Okay, wonderful. Sort of like an incentive at the different accounts that you guys had, and I found one that said like there was sort of like incentives to open up the account. You get $100. Okay, wonderful. Cool. I'll open up that one. Amazing. Sweet. Thank you so much. I have $100! So, okay guys, this was the start of a 5 at I'm so excited at how big the reward is that I'm just gonna try to have the employee tell you guys. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? I was looking online at the different accounts that you guys had, and I found one that said like there was sort of like incentives to open up the account. You get $100. Okay, wonderful. Cool. I'll open up that one. Amazing. Sweet. Thank you so much. Guys, Friday.
eToro, the world's leading social trading platform. Millions of users from over 100.
I live of Chinatown and just overall culture. You see, in popular, to give you some perspective, I believe there's like 8 mochi in here, and it stores like Whole Foods, for example. Do you have any more ice cream mochis? No? Oh, okay. Just like any hit up another one of the Chinese markets. This store is too. It's a straight back, and hopefully I actually feel like I'm a mochi man now. Right now we're in a little bit of a time crunch because we're dealing with something that is a frozen product. So we ideally have to sell these super quick, which is why I'm offering them at a pretty good rate of 1 for $2 or 4 for $7. However, in both cases, excuse me guys. I started this small business today selling individual mochis. I was wondering if you guys wanted to support my small business here. What? They're really good.
No, but we just did the Chelsea food tour.
Excuse me, man. On this hot summer day, I decided to start like a small business.
Actually, I eat a lot.
Ah, you eat a lot?
Yes, no.
Oh, it's like everybody's full. It's hard to start a business where you just run up to people. So I was wondering if you guys wanted to buy one or...
Do you only take cash?
I take Venmo too.
I mean, I think I'm good, but
yeah?
in the most polite way possible. Like,
I'm just gonna stand right here. Vanilla, strawberry, green tea, mango. There you go, man. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, man, you too. Enjoy the mochi. There you go. Oh my god, so I've been at this for about 2 hours or so. I did have pretty decent success, but being that it's like 92 degrees out, so let's see how much money I made. So I made one $20 bill, and a little bit of work on this challenge at least, selling random things on something that's exactly good or trying the electric. You've qualified for the focus group, then you're invited and they... Sometimes it's super hard to take part in these focus groups. You first have to go through an entire questionnaire, and if at the end of the questionnaire you've qualified for the focus group, then you're invited and they pay you. So right now I'm going to my focus group for electronics. That was actually thoroughly enjoyable. And that's really been what this challenge is. I would have never thought I would have done. And also, I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Okay, so welcome back everybody to the next level. Bought a VHS tape. And basically when you find it actually the bigger profit, you keep buying and selling it. Same ideology to say long-term direction. So to get it of the $1,000 challenge. So I feel like now we're on like a next level. We have money, we have a little bit more of a direction. So to get us started off today, we're gonna make some, I guess you would say long-term 2-day, in that same idea that you can spend obvious challenge opportunity. Alright, now we're looking for a section here, a very specific section. Ah, there it is. There's a certain ring to clearance that just makes you feel, at least on this challenge, for example, 65. There's a reason why they're heavily discounted. These used to be 75 and now they're 29. Okay, so for some reason the barcode app isn't working because it's like kind of a small, hard to read barcode in there. So instead I'm just looking up on eBay. And honestly they're going for a pretty good price, anywhere from like 55 to even like 89. So we are definitely going to take these. I think we found one of the gold mines here. This one has been discounted. Whoa, $10. Okay, now I think we found one of the gold mines here. This one has been discounted over 5 times. So let's see on eBay how much these are going for. It's not a crazy gold mine, but we got one that's going for about $50. So still a good profit to be in there. Definitely taking these. So I officially have my shoe gold mine here. But now let's go to the probably the most shopped section in Amazon, the toy aisle. I am literally overwhelmed by all the products around me. So the first is a make your own wooden airplane set. The price is clearanced at $6, and on Amazon and Craigslist it's going for something like 12 or 13. Next is the Rock action figure here. It's going for a clearance price of $4, and on Amazon and eBay it's about like a double profit. Thanks so much. So I am the official owner of these shoes and little kids toys, and I'm not expecting to sell them today, however that would be awesome, but most likely I'll just be checking in with you guys on how they're doing throughout the next couple days. Okay, so every day in this challenge, you know, we've started off with something that's almost more of like a hustling mentality, kind of a way to like get money fast. but we haven't really. And really any college town around studies, they end up picking up a lot lately, and they really build any box below it, free trial, and first purchase on Squarespace. Alright, now let's go to the psychology center.
Did you say it? Yeah, I told him. What's up, friend?
Hi, man. I'm here for the participant study.
Straight them to your right. First floor.
Okay, straight down to the right? Alright, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm a bit scared. Oh, man. Wow, that was truly intense. I mean, walking in, I had literally no idea what to expect. I was honestly, I was a little bit shook. And the study really didn't describe what I would be doing other than physical and mental activities. So I was like, that's leaving like a little bit of room for experiment. But honestly, guys, that was something like I've never done before. Like I was strapped up to a treadmill. I was being interviewed on my thoughts. And as you guys can see by this, I sweated quite a lot by running. But overall, that was an incredible new experience. I met some awesome people working on really cool things. And, you know, of course, making 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, $150. Let's get to this 1,000.
Get that $1,000 check, put it in pocket till I get back. Going downtown.
Filipinos need life insurance, but many find it expensive. What if I told you you could actually...
Okay, so welcome back, everybody, to the $1,000 challenge. You know, all throughout this challenge, from selling ice cream on a hot summer day to finding the undervalued items in a store, we've basically been finding unrealized demand. And what I was thinking, like, what I should do today, how I should make money, I realized that today is Saturday. And in New York City on Saturday, literally everybody, from students to working professionals, usually go to the bar. One of the complaints that people usually have when they go to the bar is either the place doesn't have very good food or they have no food. So today my plan is to somehow create a pop-up restaurant in a bar. Okay, so about 9 a.m. and just to give you guys a little bit of context around this idea, I have absolutely no idea entirely how to do this. But I mean, that's what this challenge is all about, doing things that I normally wouldn't do. Going outside my comfort zone and of course make actually. See if they would I just wanted to get a little bit of information. Rental program or anything could like rent this like little spot out in the park. So I definitely think I have to replan how tonight. So new plan, I'm gonna tell you, responses were hilarious. They were just like, what? Like, what do you mean? What are you doing? And I've been bartending on the weekends in Williamsburg. Buy/make/what the pitch is gonna be for doing this. This is so cool, man. Absolutely. This is actually happening. What's up, man? High five. Dude, thank you for doing this. This is so cool, man. Absolutely, man. I mean, you're the hustler. Has there ever been a pop-up restaurant at your bar? No, not this last minute. But now we're going actually into the bar. Yeah, let's do this. And we're not actually sure how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna just take everything by ear. Dylan, this place is so cool, man. It's amazing. This is awesome.
It's so different. It's like, we introduce you to the so he's down. We're gonna go to the grocery store, get hot dogs. You guys will decide on like a Mexican-American hot dog. Yeah. And basically, like, your big thing would be kind of just to like respect others by the grocery.
Tonight. You need to find out. Oh my god. Hello. Yeah. Thank you for the good energy here. The Doritos here. At the bar that Dylan works at here, what will work is the hot dog price. My hot dogs and buns are starting a restaurant. So of the day.
Bingo. Waiting. Now available for tonight only.
Have guacamole on it?
We can put guacamole on it.
What's the Mexican part of it?
Do you want a mystery hot dog?
Oh, it does have guacamole in it, see? Dorito, yeah, the Mexican.
See, Bobby?
Thank you, Berkazi.
Yeah. The first girl actually said yes.
We got one Mexican hot dog. Let's do this. Thank you, Berkazi.
That's what I do.
That was fast. That was like 2 minutes. I did not think that was actually gonna work. So about 2 a.m. now, and things are absolutely popping. Mingo's been making a bunch of tacos. I've been making a bunch of hot dogs. This is just incredible, but I think we're actually doing really well here. And now, I don't know, now I just have this energy that's just like through the roof. Whew. It's about 3 a.m. right now. I have never cooked food for so long. Like my energy level has like gone from here to kind of like down to here, but we've been doing incredibly well on the hot dog. We only have a few buns left, so I'm pretty sure most of the hot dogs have been sold, which is incredible because that means that we've actually made a pretty good amount of money tonight. Okay, so it's about 4 a.m., which is like at the end of my rental here. I think we did an amazing job. Domingo, thank you so much, man. Alright. I think we were the best team. Yes. I have my earnings in this little envelope here. I'm gonna go to like a little bit of a quieter area and we're gonna count how much we made. So the hot dogs came at a cost of $7 per dog. And minus the bun and meat and bacon and guacamole, it was about like a $6 profit overall. Now the cut from Domingo's side for using his kitchen was $3, leaving me with a profit of $3 per hot dog. Now in those 5 hours of selling hot dogs, we sold a total of 74 hot dogs, meaning we made $222. Now I gotta go to sleep. It's 4 in the morning. Ooh, hello everybody. And we get up and we just get going. I'm trying to selling hot dogs. So I stay away from our goal service that I haven't done since my college years. Fitness classes. You see, I used to be a college baseball player and I signed up for the class in those 2 days. He agreed to meet sketchy. Understand that. Where are we going here? Exercises, like a lot of different times. So 4 exercises. All right, now.
I thought you said like 3.
It was 100. And hey, great meeting you. I've never BS something so hard. Oh man, I am tired. Oof, I had all that energy this morning, and after getting up, after waking up, after 1 hour of sleep, I've crashed. So just to like kind of give me some motivation, let me just talk about our long-term investments here that we made. These were products that I was pretty sure that could flip fast because the market had them at like a higher cost than the store. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry guys. So let me just sit down and tell you guys what we're working with here. So I totally forgot to mention this to you guys, but the first purchase, the first day that we made of the VCR tape, we sold that actually. We sold it for the price that we were selling for, so coming at a pretty good profit for the money that we put into it. Now in terms of the day 3 investment, both the shoes are unfortunately not sold yet, which makes me a little bit antsy and hopeful that they sell today. However, the 2 toys did sell for a pretty good profit margin there too. So I'm gonna lower the prices on those shoes and hopefully get rid of those by the end of the day. Oh, but anyway, I was going to go think of an activity to do right now, kind of like hustle through this. Oh, but honestly guys, something that I deeply believe in is that success is not necessarily made through hard work, it's made through smart hard work. So having rest, having balance, and going aggressively towards what you want when you have those other 2. I'm taking a nap. Okay, 3 hours later, after a much needed nap. You know, all throughout this challenge, we've been doing interesting things to earn money. And this has basically been because we've had time. We've had time to experiment, we've had time to enjoy ourselves. But truly right now, we're at kind of a dead end. We have a specific goal right now, and it's not necessarily easy to just make cash fast. However, there's one activity that's not necessarily the most attractive, but it definitely has potential to earn money. So basically just pure labor, a service that instantly provides another service. And the service that I'm talking about is cleaning. So right now I'm on my way to my first ever client's house for cleaning, and we're gonna clean somebody's house for a few hours. Okay, so I just got to the place for my cleaning, and I don't want to speak very loud because I don't know if anybody's home or not, and I think they would find it a little bit weird that their cleaning guy is filming. But they left me this note of what things to clean. I have about 4 hours of cleaning, so let's just Also, one thing to note, I'm getting paid pretty good for this. 4 hours, $130. we've officially sold the Jordan sneakers, coming at a pretty good profit margin and that much closer to that $1,000. But right now it's about 6 p.m. And you know, a lot of people have been commenting like, I work a 9-to-5 job, so it's hard to have kind of these side hustles. So although this next activity is a little bit bizarre, it's a little bit strange, it's something that I've never done before, about 99% of the time between the hours of like 6 and 10 p.m. So even you guys that work a 9-to-5 job can do this. Oh god, this one is way outside of my comfort zone.
Hi, I'm here for the nude art painting class.
Say that again?
The nude art painting class?
Are you a student?
No, I'm the model for the class. Perfect, thanks man.
That dude looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, that way. Never done this before. I'm a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I'm really motivated to get that $1,000. That was by far the most interesting one that was surprisingly difficult. I mean, the poses that I had to make, let's just say, they were a little bit strenuous. One student in the class, and I'm not sure if this is a compliment, but I'm just gonna take it as it, said I look like this painting. I don't know, that's an interesting culture, man. I'm happy that I did it. It was something new, it was something exciting. And also, of course, for my modeling services, I made $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. Oh, and also one thing to note, I did not find this on Craigslist. Many people online say they find a lot of nude art gigs on Craigslist. Do not do this. I found a website that I'll put here. They list out basically all the legit universities that are doing these classes. So it's 100% educational. It's an experience for you and not weird really in any way. Other than this being a completely new thing that personally I had never done. So as you can see, it's currently just about to turn nighttime. We've had a good ride, and to be honest, there's not really many things open now to earn an extra buck. However, there's one thing that I haven't mentioned to you guys yet. Earlier this afternoon, before the nude modeling, we reached another sale. And the sale I'm talking about was the Nike Spike. And from this sale, we've officially reached over $1,000. I mean, the first thought in my mind was, okay, how are you going to spend this now? I definitely want to work out something with you guys on that. So I posted an Instagram photo asking you guys what I should do with it. So guys, no matter what dream you have, no matter what obstacles you face, just remember that anything is possible.
eToro, the world's leading social trading platform.
Are you an online wholesaler? We have a good news for you. You know that products
$100, $200, $300, making a total amount of and the challenge was great, but because I had never really done anything like this before, because this was 1,000, you could see the light at the end of wow. I tell you, quite a bit of money that you can make on it. Photos that there's multiple boxes. The more boxes, the more opportunity. So I'm gonna rent a car. Absolute excitement. Wow. That is a lot of stuff, man. Okay, guys, I am completely overwhelmed too. Take a look at all of this stuff. You know, in the description, it just mentioned like 4 or 5 items. But oh my god, I mean, take a look at all of this stuff. I gotta get exploring, man. Ooh, screwdriver and Allen wrench vintage baseball cards. This one's pretty cool. A baseball mitt with the name Bobby on it. Ugh. Sudafed. Obviously this belonged to a cat lover. 131 dirty. Guys, I found a Madden game. Although it's from 2002, this Madden game is a huge possibility here. You see, one of the things that's sometimes left in storage unit is like old video games, old kind of like electric equipment. And this is where absolutely huge money is supposedly in. I'm gonna try to get back there. Okay, now I might be completely wrong here, but this box, I think, maybe is the box that I was hoping for in a storage unit. Okay, so I'm not going to touch anything before going deeper here. On the side, this is where I found the Madden game, but on top, it doesn't really look too promising. There's like an Oxford Pocket Dictionary, medical reference library, a shrimp ceviche handwritten recipe. Oh, here we go. dude. Super Smash Bros. Mario Golf. Luigi's Mansion. Backyard Baseball. Mario Party. Holy shit. No freaking way. A freaking what? There's a freaking MacBook Air in here. Pretty battered up, but another laptop, a Lenovo. Ah, here we go. Nintendo 64. Okay, now that's all from this box other than the medical library, but I'm gonna keep kind of like at that location over there because, I mean, if there was a freaking MacBook, there's gotta be something more. Oh, what do I see here? That is PlayStation 2. I think we found box winner number 2. Oh man, this is potential massive value. Okay, so I don't know too much about storage units, but I do know quite a bit about flipping. And these things are called Beanie Babies. And there's some of the highest, like most collectible things you can find. And there is a crap ton of these things in here. Oh my gosh, and they all have barcodes on them too. Like that label could not be in better condition right there. We might have very well struck gold here. Have like a what looks to be like a family photo. Abandoned storage units actually, and something that I found out when I was talking to Anthony back there. That the people that gave up these units, and specifically this unit, they outright decided not to pay the charges that they had occurred over time. But the heavy part of it is that there's a lot of stuff in here, like this photo, for example, that it just doesn't belong to me. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of making 3 different piles here. The one pile is like all the stuff that I'm 100% keeping. The other pile kind of like over here is kind of like the trash pile. So like this table, definitely not gonna. And the third pile, which is like the precious memories, which Anthony will take back and he'll return to the family. So just to keep things organized, I'm making kind of like a chart on here where I'm labeling like all the different books, all the different video games, any sort of like electronics by number. Okay. Whew. Alright, so I took pretty much everything that I saw immediate value. But I'm gonna drive back as fast as I can because I'm excited to see how much this stuff is actually worth. For the past 4 hours, it's honestly been like I've been moving. I've been packing stuff up in my car, bringing it to my apartment, and each time segmenting basically what I want to keep and get rid of. But after throwing away a lot of stuff, I made a pretty big pile of things that actually, after looking it up, bring quite a lot of value. But the thing about all these products is they bring almost a kind of like a straightforward value. For example, the MacBook. Yes, the MacBook did bring the highest value out of all the items. To be fair, it's a value that's not necessarily the most exciting, the most like impactful thing in this challenge. You see, right now we're gonna look up a group of items that might be possibly the most valuable thing in all of this challenge. Like, I'm talking about ridiculous, like an absolute gold mine of value. And the item group I'm talking about are the Beanie Babies. For the last 20 years or so, buying and selling these things, it's been out of control. Like, just to put it in perspective for you for just how profitable these bears could be, bears go from anywhere from $5 for, honestly, most of them, to an amount of $500,000 for Princess the Bear. So as I'm sitting here with a literal mystery box chocked full of these things, you can say that I'm insanely excited. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use the eBay barcode scanner app here to just see the different prices on these things. Imagine if I get a $10,000 Beanie Baby in here. Okay, so first one, yeah, it's like $5. There's some people selling it for a lot more, but yeah, it's basically gonna be like a $5 one. Oh man, that hurts. Oh, and it's raining out right now. But to be honest, still 26 Beanie Babies at their face value. It's just over $100. But now Bobby, great to meet you. All the work that we've had today, first item. Hey, Andy. Bobby, great to meet you. Go for it.
Sure, thanks. Yeah. It's fine, I get a little time to look at it.
Yeah.
10, 200. Awesome. Is that good? 300?
Yeah.
Bobby is good.
Hey, it was great meeting you too. 100 total amount of your first sale of many. See you tomorrow.
Filipinos need life insurance, but many find it expensive. What if I told you you could actually get it for...
Hello everybody and welcome back to a very early start of day 2. Today, honestly, I woke up and I was just completely, utterly sore. You know, I didn't think about buying the storage locker before, but moving big boxes, carrying things back and forth, it's honestly, it's like moving yourself. Now, yesterday we ended with an above profit of $1,007, which from a $200 investment was an absolute dream come true. But today we're on another mission. You see, yesterday we became profitable with the storage unit. So everything today, to at least start off, is absolute straight profit. So we can literally realize all the potential in that storage unit and also at the same time come up with the business that will start today. So it's 6 a.m. right now. New York City is absolutely popping. Let's get after it. And I'm basically opening up like a kind of like eBay business now. So pretty much I'm just posting different ads of the different products that we have. And something that I noticed on eBay is it seems like it's almost too professional. When you just scroll down the page, you just see professional photos on every single ad. And for me, when I think of eBay, I almost think of like having it like be two people selling things to each other. Not so much a business selling to a consumer. So I guess my strategy, something that was even like easier for me to do, was basically taking photos that I would just send to a friend. Kind of creating almost a more like familiar, almost like a transparent vibe. And also I'm of course trying to undercut the other people selling these things. So basically I'm looking for the lowest price that somebody offers, and then I'm putting mine $1 below that. So I'm gonna finish up posting those and let's see what happens. 2 hours later and we haven't gotten any responses to our ad. To be honest, when I saw the no responses, I was absolutely stuck with ideas. But then I started to think almost solution oriented. So, okay, what are the opportunities here? 1, people are enjoying life. 2, people want to be warm. And when I was trying to think of the idea, I was walking around and I was like looking at all the different stores here. And it's like, I don't think I want to sell like gloves or a hat. If they're already outside, they would probably most likely have that. And then after just getting outside, walking through the streets, it was like a light bulb went off in my head. Almost an aha moment. When I was walking through, I kept seeing people with coffee cups in their hand. And to be honest, most of the coffee was from Starbucks. And instantly I thought, I was like, okay, so these people are spending like $4, $5, $6, sometimes like $7 or $8 on a coffee. What if I could make it 1, more convenient for them, 2, less in price, and 3, kind of like an unknown variable? But the only problems are is 1, I'm not a barista, and 2, I have no location for the coffee shop. But you know, every time I have an idea, necessarily know how to do that idea, I try to think of all the resources that I have at my disposal. So, okay, I have 1, the most opportunistic city in the world of New York. 2, I have a lot of different weird leftover things from the storage unit. And 3, I know people here. I have friends in New York. So what I started doing was literally going through my contact list here and thinking like, okay, is there anybody here that could potentially help me with creating a coffee shop? And literally the first person in my phone, somebody that's been in my videos, like I have no idea how I didn't think of this before. Used to be a Vietnamese coffee barista. So right now I'm gonna call Abraham. He doesn't know about this idea. I didn't know about this idea before about 20 minutes ago. So hopefully he likes the idea. Abe, what's up, man? I have a bit of a crazy idea for you. So my first question is, can you make coffee still? Are you good at still making coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What kind of coffee can you make?
Basically, Vietnamese coffee, it's kind of like coffee with the filter on it. Do you make coffee for you?
Do you think it's a good business idea? Like, do you think people would actually buy it?
Oh yeah, for sure, especially right now.
Are you free today to do this?
Yeah, I'm totally free. I'm totally done, bro.
Okay, so, where should we meet?
Chinatown?
So, the only place, man. Alright, so what are we looking for
So
here?
we're looking for the Vietnamese coffee, like the powder.
What is Vietnamese coffee again?
Basically, for example, like we gonna like put this one spoon.
Okay.
To the filter, right?
Yeah.
Then we have to like pour the water and just let it sit for around 5 minutes.
Okay.
And the coffee is like drippy.
Yeah.
After that, we put the condensed milk.
Starting a Vietnamese iced coffee stand today.
Water.
$17.97. We were in that store and Abe was like, okay, so we have the coffee, and I was like, yeah, but how are we gonna make the actual coffee? And he's like, well, you have hot water, right? I don't have hot water. We have the ingredients. How are we getting the hot water now?
Yes. So
you know Chinatown like the back of your hand, like nobody else. So
let's do that.
So but how are we getting hot water? The discount store?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's really small. You can't fit.
Be careful.
Wait. You can't even fit. This one's cheaper. Oh, dude, this is
perfect.
This is only 15, but it doesn't make the hot water.
Should I ask like borrow the electricity?
You gotta ask the lady.
就是这样的，我们要做一个视频嘛，但是我需要就是热水。He doesn't have the electricity one, so we can.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
electric one 呢是我们自己包水的有。
我要买这个，
你买这个，我帮你放水进去了。
对。Okay.
Yeah.
We buy this one, they're gonna give us the hot water.
Huh?
They're gonna give us hot water.
前老的时代是用这个。
对啊，老的时候。
好，这个。
Business today, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, you get the best services in discount stores in Chinatown.
谢谢你，不好意思，麻烦你了，不好意思，麻烦你。
不是好满的，一点点 ，OK。OK。
谢谢你。
给一个袋子你吗
？OK。
谢谢。We're good on kind of like the ingredient portion. Now we just need like the marketing side. We can't just be out on the side of the street being like Vietnamese iced coffee. All right. So I have a table already from the storage unit, so we can use that. But we need some sort of invitability factor. Decorations. Let's go. Yeah, man. I mean, like, look at all of this stuff. Like, could you imagine like making like a strand of like those like these things?
因为这个的话，我怕就是不怕你打。哦
Yeah.
Okay.
That was they told me to grab it though, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay. You're really right.
Okay. All right, Abe. Now the question is, where do we set up the business? The good thing is it's Sunday.
Exactly.
And Sunday in Chinatown is literally one of the craziest places to be in the entire world. Like, just take a look around me. Like, everybody is literally out in Chinatown right now. My thinking is that the streets are a little bit like too crazy on Sundays. So what if we went to maybe like the park?
Yeah,
and set up there.
Yeah, that's a really good idea actually.
Every time I've started the business, the best way to market is to not market. Like, to just have your stuff set up, have it be like, you know, at least a little bit attractive looking with this thing. Yeah. No, but seriously, with this thing, and just like have the prices out, have your product there, and just wait for people to come up. Having a coffee stand, especially a Vietnamese coffee stand, in the park, it might be kind of a like nice little add-on. We have identified that the best spot in possibly all of Chinatown is where we're standing right here. You see, this is the entrance right here to Columbus Park. This is like the entrance from the financial district coming into Chinatown. So we have the best of both worlds, man. Marketing time. The start of the business, dude. Where should we put these things, do you think?
Just like here, like.
Yeah. Alright, we need a minute to set up here. This is way too complicated with the camera. Abe, we have officially opened shop. How do you feel?
I'm so excited actually.
Over here we have the Vietnamese hot coffee sign. Over here we of course have and then we have our coffee set up right here. The people, they were so nice. They said you can come back anytime you want and you can get free hot water. So walk us through like how you'll make us a coffee. Make us a coffee actually right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
2 spoons of condensed milk.
Want some Vietnamese coffee?
Oh, so you just use the fresh ground coffee?
Fresh ground coffee, specially imported. Now just wait.
Yeah.
It'll make you really strong.
You really taste the coffee.
Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
8.
8. Oh, okay. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, thanks for being our first customer. That was so awesome. I was asking Abe to make me a Vietnamese iced coffee, and somebody just came up and was like, "What are you guys doing?" Basically, that was awesome. The guy was so psyched. And we officially made our first profit. Abe is holding the $2. Hopefully $2 of many thousand more. Welcome to the start of A&B Coffee. Officially run out of water. Amy's gonna go try to woo the lady at the store.
阿姨在这里， Oh, it's so funny.
There we go. All right, checking in. This table is just... This is the description of how our day has been going with this coffee stand. Dude, like, I don't think there's been a moment where we've just been standing here. Every moment there's somebody coming up like, oh, what is that? What are you selling? And then there's like 2 more people that are like, oh, okay, I'll try it. Wow, man.
Our business is going well, bro.
Our business, yeah, man. This is, yeah.
It's good.
It's really good, yeah. Yeah, coffee is very good. Yeah. At the restaurant, 4 or 5. You want more? No. One thing that we've noticed is when we make the most business is when the most people are kind of like coming through here. So we're gonna move locations from Columbus Park to probably the most active park in New York City of Washington Square Park.
We have to.
Oh shit, we opened it one. You guys both want one, or is it like a strong coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, that was absolutely epic, dude. Dude, we were setting up the table, and the guy, he like just walked up, and I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? And he's like, are you filming? Like,
You are filming this?
No, we just filmed the setup. Yeah, because what we're trying to do is kind of be like discreet with filming when doing this, because we want to be seen as like a real, like, this is an actual business here. But that was incredible. The guy really liked it. I think we're gonna have some good luck here. Oh man, I don't think I have ever been so tired from a business before. Literally, I will forever respect all baristas. In the 7, 8, maybe 9 hours of that business, I seriously think I spoke to more people than I have in the last 3 months. And also, along with the issue of getting water for the coffee, we honestly had to go back to that discount store like 10 times. But make note, if you want to earn a quick buck, definitely 100% start a cultural coffee business. Like, I mean, we made on A&B Coffee. Like, bills that we made here, so let's just get to count. $1, $2, $130 exactly. The amount of 1s and 5s and 1s, oh my god. And also along with that, our method of undercutting people on eBay has seemed to pay off. We sold the bundle of Nintendo 64, although it wasn't for very much, the Lumix camera, and I'm so entirely happy to say that we have sold the Beanie Baby bundle, which makes us literally on a legit path to that 10,000. See you tomorrow.
This was me right after I started my business. You see, starting my business...
Oh my god. Actually make some money off them. Oh, and also something freaking dope and awesome. The first video in this series, somebody saw me using a Chromebook. And flash forward just a few days later, and Chromebook has officially sponsored our video today. So that's cool. Anyway, today, and then we end up selling something and make money. And although there's... And I think to myself, like, what is it that I want to create today? And then I think... Whenever I'm confused by something, whenever I get some like just, I don't know, adrenaline going for today. All right, dude, I have a massive question for you, / like I need your strategic advice, your just expertise on something, okay? Successful clothing company I could. Hey, listen, dude. I think we really have to look for to Brett Conti. Literally the top way to find out trends in the real world kind of online is by what people search. Choices like being vegan, for example. It's gonna sound weird, but sexuality. Okay. Now we kind of have like the broad scale. Beautiful and also eye-catching designs. Oh my. See, how is the sun already going down? Anyway, the last brand's actual name, finished the website, and most importantly, with the help of a real-life painter, created strategically beautiful and also eye-catching designs. Oh my gosh, I mean, just look at that. Now, all in all, we've created about 8 different final designs, which means I believe it's official that we've 1, created a clothing brand, and 2, quite an attractive, like, variety of design / lookbook. 1, the most opportunity for pug lovers, and also click. So in total an investment of $200 actually, which is a pretty big investment seeing that we're just selling this like completely with no idea. However, amazing and absolutely and I'm about to go out to dinner, but before I just want to check for the first time how these things are doing. The last 2 hours or so, I've just been basically chilling. I've just been taking a break. And to be honest, I could have never known how good. But anyway, let's see if it actually worked here. I'm just logging into my WordPress here. We have 3 orders here. Oh my god, oh my god. I was hoping that it was going to work. When you talk merchandise, words can't describe how good it feels. We made $160, which makes me so overly excited to see what we made when we wake up tomorrow. Journey possible. And if you guys want to learn more about it, I left their link down below. Alright, see you guys on Wednesday.
Hey everyone, I make money trading online with Expert Option.
This was me right after I started my business. You see, starting my business, that was easy, but maintaining it, that was chaos. We tried a combination of apps, software, and other solutions just to find out that these solutions were actually adding to our workload. And that's when I found Bitrix 24, a free all-in-one business solution.
We literally have a freaking chance on this challenge now. 2, to actually create the brand, and 3, to make some sales. Process because it was working super well, but expensive. Paying money for clicks is a great program where they literally do something almost sell t-shirt. And if you know, one of the largest sellers on Amazon merch was talking about basic
topic as such, but it was
is reach people on, of course, offering the value of. So that's 2 hours. Click on it, you hit them back with a new ad.
Social media, and if you click on an ad, a few hours later another ad's going to pop up from the same exact company but in a different style setup, pretty much trying to like attract you in and have you buy their product remarketing. Okay,
now Photoshop. I'm the first ad, and it's kind of like a nasty day with questions on the last video. Also kind of just like life/business in general. You can basically work from a team. And a lot of you got a meaty question. So how I set up the website was super easy. I bought the domain and basically just used a simple WordPress theme. And a lot of you guys, I was seeing comments like, how did you set up your website in 4 hours? This is crazy. Like, there's no way that you could do that. Guys, the website that I made was a page of 9 different t-shirts. The only thing that you need to do that is buy the domain, buy hosting, download the application WordPress, and then choose from one of the themes. And then after that, it just takes like maybe 30 minutes of customization, and boom, you're ready to go. Now, I think what you guys were referencing in the time frame was a lot of times people struggle in finding brand names, finding kind of names for products/designs. And my ideology is just to start, just to do, because it doesn't necessarily matter the brand's name or the designs, it matters how you package them. It matters how, I guess, you market them, how you sell them. Basically, if you're filling a demand directly to answer the but the much more kind of like long-term way of doing things is called organic traffic, which is basically type on Google. From Google. Actually, it turns out that 70% of people just look at the first 3 websites. So if you're in one of those 3 websites, it's literal like prime real estate. It's having, we were just talking about, but using a different kind of, I guess, strategy called long-term keyword.
If you're thinking like, what are you talking about, Bobby? You probably should, because I didn't mention anything about
I'm posting the websites to the different blogs and everything. Checking in here, and we
has made me so freaking proud of myself. It's not.
So how do we gather the people?
How do we gather the people? Like, how do we sell it?
Yeah.
I think
everybody, and welcome to the absolute most insane, the most ambitious day ever on one of these challenges. Today is when we go from starting these small, like really quite good businesses to something that's just like, it takes over my mind. It's something that I can't even fathom. And also when we have the entire intent throughout the entire day to just think in that ideology of putting a 0 attached to everything. And when I was basically thinking about this, I was like, okay, there's 2 things here. I need something that is much bigger than myself, and 2, also a product that brings like massive, like absolute value. Like for example, coffee, it brings a small value, a small kind of like boost of revenue. But I'm talking about an intrinsic, like something that's like tangible, but also intangible value. Something that we can literally build in a day. The ideology is basically this. Like if we had like a celebrity wearing Oomph New York, the value of that product, it would kind of like rise in people's minds. People would think, oh, if that person's wearing it, maybe it's like a higher quality clothing, maybe it's a higher valued product. But seeing that I highly doubt that any celebrities will wear Oomph New York clothing, I had to think of a different idea. So the buddy I called last night was my buddy Jorgen, and just to give you guys kind of a background in how our friendship has gone, we one, met on a website called Couchsurfing where I was surfed on his couch in Norway, and two, this is basically what we did in the first few hours of knowing each other in Norway. So I made it to Oslo, Norway. Turns out the guys who I'm staying with like to mess with strangers as much as I do. Isn't that right?
That is so correct, my friend.
Hello. Hello. Excuse me, sir. There is somebody on the banana phone for you?
No.
No?
No.
There's someone on. Basically, the first day we challenged each other to things that got us both outside of our comfort zone. So when I called him up last night, I started the conversation by, Jorgen, I have a challenge for us bigger than we have ever done before. And the challenge was to make an event that not only hit, but just destroyed that 10,000 mark. Now this is great and all, but first we needed a category, like literally a reason to host an event. And first our idea was to do a dinner.
$100 a ticket, 30 tickets. How and who and why do they buy it?
Then we wanted to create some sort of experience.
You know, there's all these like top 30 under 30. How about making a whole list about like, and then having all the people and then looking at the raps and saying like, yeah, we're doing this like top 30 under 30.
And we all stopped and we literally all got the same idea. So we've ended up in the streets of Chinatown, and the only way that I can describe what's gonna happen tomorrow is just, it's the biggest thing that I have ever done on one of these challenges.
We're basically bringing crypto and Christmas in New York City all together.
Crypto, an industry that's literally moving faster than any industry in the world. One that combines a very unique sense of energy of one, growing incredibly fast, and two, one other person that might brainstorm and like what there is. So basically what we're doing right now is we came up with an idea. So like I don't feel awkward now. Like in an event there's different blocks, right? And each one of these blocks gets us close to hyping up the event, and we'll just keep checking in on this. Make note that they did not offer us any money, they just offered us kombucha product. However, we could potentially sell that at a lot of kombucha events. However, make
details of order. Coolest like designer clothes.
Sweet.
It's gonna make the party awesome. Potential opportunity with everyone.
Go check out this. This isn't.
They're gonna come tomorrow. Put up the phone here and find out. But we're at Union Square, is it? Yeah, the police is finally on us.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Okay. Times Union Square.
Get life insurance for free. Just open an all-access account with Security Bank. Free life insurance.
You know, last week I survived New York City now, and I'm just so ready. Work for us. Come on. Is nice, and you are too, Google. Right now for lunch, I'm. What's going on? Nice, man. No problem. Yeah, one of my friends, he's like, yeah, man, you have to download this app. It's a free sandwich.
Yeah, free food, man.
Hey, free food in New York City? I'll take it, man, right?
Seriously, it's New York City. There's nothing free. So it's like when you hear free, you're like, what? What's going on? Work for us.
Come on. You can do it. There we go.
Yep, you got the free sandwich.
So cool. Wow, total zero. Dang, man. Okay, you could say that I'm feeling like I'm winning at life here. Let's just dive right into this free food. There's dripping everywhere. Just the meat and cheese and all the seasonings and dressing, like session. And what did that be? For free gyms, I bug everywhere. But when downloading the app,
You're all set.
thank you. Cash register, like even was like, honestly, Oh, really? Where's your work?
I'm such a fan.
I have the, like, 3... What? That's good. Yeah.
Chop?
Yeah, that'd be great, man. I'll go with nacho and cheese, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Thanks so much. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I know you. You do YouTube, right?
Yeah, man.
I am a subscriber, actually.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
What's your name, Jeff?
Jeff, yes.
Bobby, man.
I'm so honored to meet you. Honestly, I love your videos, man. It's great. I'm such a fan.
Thank you.
When you did Little Manila, I actually live like there.
Man, that's my favorite area. It's so great. Yeah. The other day I went to the Balut guy, and do you know him? Like, rooftop of massive tray. So on the tray we have a Jersey Mike's veggie combo wrap, an au bon pon avocado chopped salad, a bear claw from Panera Bread, a taquito from 7-Eleven, and a melting cookie dough blizzard from DQ. To be honest, when I made that video about being hungry, I thought this was only gonna take maybe like 20 or 30 minutes to get, but because all the locations were the most healthy thing that I've actually eaten today. Daily basis. Surviving in New York City for $1. You can see that here. Well, I'll leave you guys with that thought, and I'll see you guys. So how do we gather the people? Ideology of hit, but just destroy that 10,000.
Just like trying to understand that a little bit. I mean, in New York, it's usually like $3,000 when you spend. Yeah. I think they'll give it to us. The thing is, there's all these different vendors.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the insanely exciting finale. Today is the big day. Huge and massive. Okay, I'm absolutely freaking out right now, guys, because I just got an email back from a company that said that they're like kind of the mission that we're on. Hey. It is shirt was $14, which means, guys, we've actually made a loss on this t-shirt business. So anyway, that entirely hurts, but anyway, I hope that answered a few of your guys' questions. Let's get back to the fashion show, dude. We're gonna be doing the fashion show in about like 15-20 minutes. You want a model? You got a model. Whoa. That's good. Dude, that what? Yeah. Whoa. Dude. We'll go straight back. It was truly quite dark. Yeah.
Also, Native is a project that's working on kind of, you know, unleashing the power of community. When I say nativeproject.1, you can go check it out. They supported this and made it happen. Like, there will be more music, there will be more things.
We get a loyalty app so that we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, minute up. This is like the longest 2 minutes of my life right now. That is so freaking cool. So inside, there's just a box right here, and it's super hot. Holy crap! It has the Japanese octopus balls on the front there. It might be sad, but words can't describe this. I'm fine. However, India. Okay, so walking in there, I thought. Other t-shirt vending machine or no? It was okay. The experience was super round of sandwiches that we got here. The first thing is kind of like a chicken fried patty. The next sandwich is also a fried sandwich, but it looks to be more of a traditional fry. The third sandwich is probably the coolest one of the cheeseburger. As a hamburger lover, I've never seen a hamburger come out of a vending machine before, so that's kind of next level. Also, the fourth thing is kind of a sandwich that looks almost like a brioche, but the ones that really get me are the 3 sandwiches here. But anyway, enough talking. Let's see how these vending machines food are. First bite of the hamburger. It tastes It tastes like an actual burger joint's hamburger. The meat itself, you can actually tell was worked on. It has a look of different seasonings and also a mash of fresh ground beef. Now the fried chicken sandwich. Fried chicken sandwich is unbelievable. The fry itself is quite impressive. Sure, it's a tiny bit squishy because it's been in a vending machine, but you can still feel the fry on there. And having that level of quality in a vending machine only means that it's continuously changed. I'm loving this. This is incredible. This is an actual dinner here. Oh, wow. Alright, the third sandwich, really solid. Ow, it's freaking ham. Never had fried ham before, but that... out here. I did through a vending machine. So I know it's a kind of difficult question, but comment anything below that I guess is like a weird specific part of your culture. So comment that below and I'll see you guys next time.
Kamusta mga kabasketball? This is iSport Zone at pag-uusapan natin ang ibaban daw na Ninja Style headbands sa NBA ngayong padating na season. Marami sa inyo ang marahil ay napanood na ito sa ibang YouTuber o kaya ay nabasa sa internet. Pero yun nga, para dun sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ay yun ang aking i-discuss sa video na ito. Sinabihan na daw ng mga NBA teams na hindi na papayagan ang Ninja Style headbands ngayong darating na season. Yan ay ayon kay NBA spokesman Mike Bass. Ang sabi nila ay hindi daw ito dumaan sa approval process. Lahat kasi ng mga sinusuot ng mga players, mga kabasketball ay dapat inaaprubahan muna ng NBA bago ito isinusuot sa actual na laro. Ang mga concern ng NBA, mga kabasketball, ay yung laki daw nito, yung size, yung haba, at paano daw ito binubuhol. At pati na rin yung safety habang ginagamit nga sa loob ng court kasi mayroong mga nakalaylay yan, yung buhol, yung iba mas mahaba. At yun nga raw, ang dapat munang aprubahan at pag-usapan bago ito gamitin sa actual na NBA games. Ang mga lagi nagsusuot nito at nagpasikat nito ay sila Jimmy Butler, Drew Holiday, Montrezl Harrell, Jarrett Allen, Mike Scott at pati na rin itong rookie ng Sacramento Kings sa second year na ngayon na si De'Aaron Fox. Marami mga NBA players at maging mga fans ang nagre-react sa social media patungkol dito sa pagbabawal ng pagsusuot ng Ninja Style na headband. Isa na nga rito, itong si Karl Anthony Towns ng Minnesota Timberwolves na nagsabi sa kanyang Twitter ng kanyang pamamaalam dyan sa Ninja Style headband na yan. Kung ako tatanungin mga kabasketball, ang isang issue ko lang dyan sa Ninja Style headband na yan ay yun nga, yung kanyang haba. Kasi kung meron nakalaylay doon, ay minsan pwedeng magkaroon ng pagkakataon na yan ay mahawakan at mahila. Siyempre dahil nakaikot yan doon sa noo, sa ulo ng player, ay kapag nahila yan, di siyempre pwedeng mabalian ng leeg yun. At imbis na wala namang ganung dati, ay ngayon magkakaroon ng potensyal na rason para magkaroon ng aksidente. Pero siyempre medyo malabo naman ang tsansa na mangyayari yun. Kaya lang marami rin mga netizens na nagsasabi na negosyo lang yan at pagdating daw ng ilang mga araw, ay baka gumawa na ang Nike ng sarili nilang Ninja Style headband at pagkatapos ay ibabalik din ng NBA at papayagan nga. Pero kayo mga kabasketball, ano ang inyong masasabi dito sa ban na ito sa Ninja Style na headbands? Isulat lang ang inyong mga reaction or comments sa ibaba. Like or share this video at huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe. This is iSport Zone.
Before we get into this video, it'd be much appreciated if you guys could go check out the new video on the second channel. Link can be found down below at the top of the description. And while you're down there, be sure to like this video. We're aiming for 1k likes in our road to 100k. But a month ago, an emotional Jeremy Lin touched all of our hearts with this video right here.
So, free agency has been tough. 所以这个自由球员的市场对我来讲也是非常艰难的一个过程。Because I feel like in some ways the NBA is kind of giving up on me. 因为有一点感觉好像 NBA 已经放弃我。
A serviceable NBA player, last year averaging 10 points per game, ending his season in Toronto, playing a reserved role in the Raptors' first NBA career with the Knicks, and the story of exactly he's got to the point he is now, still seeking a career in pro basketball, though this go around outside of the NBA. At the time of making that video, it had already been well reported that Lin's preferred destination would be to play in China, opposed to playing in Europe via a stopgap, while he waits for another NBA opportunity. Are currently the reigning EuroLeague champions and widely considered the 31st best basketball team in the world. However, since then I've kind of repositioned my stance, and this is why at the end of every video I encourage you guys to leave feedback down below, because I made the mistake of just looking at it from a basketball perspective, not taking into account that Lin is someone who's faced racial scrutiny his entire career, and that Russia is literally the world capital for racism, for the nation's capital Beijing Ducks, where he'll in the last 10 years alone. But someone in my opinion Jeremy Lin shares a lot in common with is Jimmer Fredette, whose own equivalent of Linsanity came during his college days at BYU, particularly his senior season when he won National Player of the Year and lit up the NCAA tournament. Jimmer, while never the NBA player Lin was, likewise played for several MVP and eventually reached godlike status, all before receiving another NBA opportunity with the Suns towards the end of last season. Then Jeremy Lin, who not only matches Jimmer in terms of box office appeal and stardom, but also as a significantly better NBA. On top of that, as an Asian basketball player, double digits in scoring and set chance to be legendary in China, where he's already, like I said, I want to know what you guys think. Instagram and Twitter down below, and on that note, stay game signing out. Until next time, and peace.
Looking for the best credit card? Unlock a new world of privileges with Security Bank credit cards.